Hello, fifth graders, and welcome to the second virtual day on the calendar, although every day is kind of a virtual day for you, huh? We're going to do some drawings like in the style of Picasso this week, and I'm really excited about them. So Pablo Picasso was a Spanish artist who then moved to Paris, and in the early part of the 20th century, like 1907, helped to invent a style of art called Cubism. And Cubism is pretty interesting. It's not realistic at all. So the idea is that you're sort of painting an idea of somebody. So if you're going to draw a picture of somebody in a Cubist style, it doesn't have to look like them. It just has to feel like them. It's kind of a cool way of thinking about it. And I wanted to shift gears towards that because I was blown away by the drawings that you made of the Disney characters, like outstanding work. And they're really accurate, like really shockingly accurate, some of them. And so I want to move away from the accurate drawing a little bit and go into something that's not super realistic, but that's kind of more fun, well, not more fun, but more imaginative and fun to do. So we're going to start today with a Cubist drawing, or a drawing of two people in the style of Picasso. Then I'll see you back here tomorrow. Have fun doing this, and see you soon. So what we're doing today is drawing a funny Picasso drawing. We're actually going to make two funny Picasso faces. So you'll need a piece of paper and you'll need a pencil or something to write with. I'm going to use a Sharpie just because that will help you guys see what I'm doing. So the first step, once you've gathered your materials, and if you haven't done that, you can do that now. Push pause and go find a piece of paper and a pencil. And now if you're back, here's what you're going to do. You're going to fold the paper in half like that. Yeah? You may hear a rooster crowing. Don't worry, it's just a chicken. Chickens are nothing to worry about normally, although these may be zombie chickens. I don't know, we're close to Halloween. So here's what we're going to do. We have two halves of the paper. We're going to draw two Picasso drawings. So I talked to you about Picasso in the earlier video about how his drawings are not realistic, and neither does yours need to be. So we're going to do two different drawings. You don't need to look exactly like mine. In fact, it probably shouldn't. Just draw what you want to draw because we want to see what you come up with. So on the left side, on this side, we're going to draw an organic shape. An organic shape in art means rounded and sort of flowy, and I'd like you to do it with one line. So don't sketch. So on the back, I'll show you. Like some of you are in the habit of drawing like that, right? So you can kind of adjust the line as you go. Don't do that. Actually draw in just one smooth, continuous line, and it's going to be just sort of a random, organic, loopy shape on this half of the paper. So here we go. This is mine. And then connect it. All right? And that's it. That's it on that side. On the next side, we're going to make a geometric pattern. A geometric pattern is usually more angled when we talk about it in art because of, geometry and like octagons and pentagons and hexagons and things like that. So I'm just going to draw that, right? So there you go. It's just sort of a geometric pattern. This is a little too not straight enough for me. So there you go. Oh, I kind of curved there. I want it to be a pretty strong, straight lined, cornered kind of situation. All right. Now these are our faces. So remember, this is Picasso, and notice that I happen to draw two similar shapes, but one is organic and one is geometric. You don't have to do that. They could be any way you want. But because I drew them this way, I think I'm going to have them looking this way because I think I can make a mouth out of this and maybe out of this, right? But you don't have to do that at all. You can do whatever you want. Now remember that in Picasso, that you don't have to, it doesn't have to make any real sense, right? So the nose can be whatever. So I'm going to draw a nose on the organic one, and I'm going to draw an organic shaped nose like that. And it's just going to come right off the paper, right? So go ahead and draw your organic nose. And then over here, and remember, you can push pause anytime you want to. Then over here, I'm going to draw another nose. I'm going to give, that's it. That's all I'm doing. That's the nose right there. Bam. I'm going to go over it a little bit again so it's darker. Okay? And then I'm going to draw some eyes. We need 2 eyes, but remember this is Picasso. So the eyes can do whatever you want. So I'm going to draw like a funky eye here with a big round pupil. And then remember you need another eye. I'm going to draw this one here, and I'm even going to go off the drawing, right? So I'm outside that framework a little bit. And that's okay because it's Picasso. Then here I'm going to draw an eye here. And this can kind of be random. It doesn't really matter. And an eye here. How weird is that? But that's the beauty of doing Picasso drawings. Now I'm going to put some, I'll do this over here. I'm going to put some lips here. So that's, I think I'm making a woman over here. So I'm going to give her eyelashes. Now remember, it can be whatever. Yours can look any way you want it to look. And then here, I think I'm going to give him like a mustache. Right like that. And I'm even going to bring it over here too. Okay. And then what else? Well, we need some ears. I'm going to put an ear here. Sort of looks like a potato head, Mr. Potato Head or something. And then I'm going to put, since he's, I'll put an ear here. All right. Now we need some hair. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to give this guy hair right there. And I'm going to bring all of my hair from a single point right like that. Okay, I might bring it down like that. So there's his hair. And then maybe he comes over here and he's got that kind of part on the side. Yep. So there's some hair. And then here on this one, and remember, you can do whatever you want to do, but I'm going to go this way. And then I'm going to part it there, and I'm going to bring it down like this. And then I'm going to always start from right there, and I'm just going to draw some smooth lines to make her hair. And one of the things that does that's impossible or important in Cubism, it's hard for me to talk and draw, that's important in Cubism is shading. And this sort of can help you do that. If you start at one point, you automatically have some darker areas, right? Right there. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to make these very smooth. I'm going to add some. She needs some more, I think. All right. I might even give her some, like, pearls. And maybe an earring. She's very dressed up, very chic. Let's give her a neck and shoulders and a dress, the top of a dress. Okay, so she's all dressed up. She's got a party to go to or something, or maybe like a ball or an opera. All right, so here's a guy. Let's go back to the geometric side. Now, I made my organic a woman. I made my geometric guy a guy. That doesn't matter. None of this matters as long as you're sort of using your imagination and coming up with something fun and interesting to look at. I'm going to give him some teeth because his mouth is open. Maybe this is her husband. and they're going to a fancy party. So I'm going to give him a bow tie. And I'm not really being, and then I'm going to give him some shoulders, but I'm only going to the edge of the paper. And maybe I'll give him a jacket. And here's the thing, you can do whatever you want to do. Giving him ruffles on his shirt. Okay, so very fancy. Then I might do that just for fun. And there you go. That's a Picasso drawing. All right, so you can take your time with this and give me 2 of these, and that's your assignment for today. Just on a single piece of paper, fold it, do an organic face and a geometric face, and have fun with it.